Yo, 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 what is up, yo? What's up, YouTube? Hopefully there's a ramp right here. Yes, there is a ramp, that way I don't have to get off the board. So I just left a date. I gotta tell you all about it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, you got it? Wee, whoa. Yeah, funny. I'm gonna let some people join this stream before I start talking. I'm actually just trying to get back out on the West Side Highway, and for some reason I think I went the wrong way. Don't think. Hey, you know how to get back to the West Side Highway from here?
Like here?
Oh, this way?
This is West Side Highway.
Oh no, I mean the bike path, you know, another side.
Oh, yeah, you can either go straight down and there's a cut through to the left, or you can go down that way and there's a cut through. I would just stay on this path like another quarter mile.
Okay, thanks.
Look for the bridge that goes under.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, when I'm live streaming from my phone, I can't use Google Maps, so sometimes I have to stop and talk to people. But that chick sounded really cool. Let's see. I got a chit chat, so I can't really talk to girls right now. I'll show you guys what I'm looking at. I'll show you the other view really fast. I got to get over there on that side, and then once I get on the West Side Highway, I'll chit chat. I'm really close though, so maybe I'll just start chit chatting now. So I've been online, like on Tinder, you know, OkCupid, a whole bunch of other sites, you know, and I've been doing a lot of you guys know what we call it. I've been doing a lot of swiping, you know, like swiping right. So I've been swiping right, and I've been swiping right quite a bit. And one problem I always have online is when people, whenever I meet someone, they're like, "What do you do?" I don't exactly like to tell people that, like, you know, I'm a YouTuber. Like, that's the last thing I want to say, because it's just not a good sign to tell someone. I'm just telling you this from experience, my experience. So, you know, I'm online, and you know, I meet this girl. We're talking. She's got some really cool photos, and you know, there's some traveling photos on there, and I look for stuff like that. You know, I look for travel photos, that sort of thing. And you know, we met up. We were talking for maybe a couple days, and we finally met up. No big deal. Today we met up, and immediately when we met up, I'm like, yo, I don't think this is the same female from the photos. I mean, it is the same female, but definitely the photos did not look the same. And I don't know, I'm not trying to say that the female used someone else's photos, but I mean, if you, maybe she did, I don't know, but it definitely did not look like the girl I was looking at on Tinder, you know. So cool, like I noticed that, like, straight off the bat, like, I don't think this is the same female, you know. So I'm like, okay, cool, don't just, let's just hang out, like, let's talk to her, let's get to know her. Well, I'm pretty sure it was the same girl that I was talking to online, because, you know, everything matched up. You know, I don't think that it was a different person. I just think that, you know, maybe she used someone else's photos or something like that. So we're gonna meet at like a Starbucks, and then we're gonna go, like, pretty much I got her to meet me at my Starbucks. If you don't know where my Starbucks is 100 in Columbus, like near Harlem. So I'm always at that Starbucks if I ever come up to 100th Street. Lately I haven't been coming up to 100th Street. I've been just hanging out, like, below Midtown, you know, below 34th for the most part. So I'm over here at this Starbucks, and she's like, yo, let's meet up. I live close by. I'm like, cool, let's meet up. And, you know, we were talking online for quite a bit, but we weren't really talking about, like, what the things that we like to do. Like, she told me that she was working as a counselor for a school, you know, and I'm like, all right, okay, I know, you know, you got a job. That's not a bad thing. You don't necessarily have to be self-employed. I'm gonna stop really fast. So what was it? Was it a catfish? I don't know if it was a catfish. If I would have thought it was a catfish, I probably would have said that. But I really don't think it was a catfish. I really think that this chick just used someone else's photos. But I want it has to be like a cousin or a cousin or a sister or something, because it looks like her, but it doesn't. You know what I mean? So anyway, we meet up at this Starbucks, and I was telling her, I was like, oh yeah, I know this restaurant that's pretty close by, we can hit up. The restaurant that I had in mind was, I can't even think of the name of the freaking restaurant. That's why I didn't tell her in the messages. The restaurant is like this vegan restaurant in Harlem that I went to not too long ago, or whatever. I couldn't even remember the name of it. But when we were chatting online, I didn't want to tell her I was vegan, because that's a big turnoff. But check this out, it's in the profile, so if you actually read my profile, you can see that like I'm vegan, right? But I didn't want to say that. Just like if you also read my profile, it says I'm a YouTuber. But once again, I didn't want to say that either. You know, I just want to see if people actually read, right? So come to find out, we met up. We didn't go to we did not go to that vegan spot, right? We ended up going to some little, I don't even know the name of the restaurant, like some restaurant she knew of. It was like an Asian spot. The food was somewhat good. And when we got to talking, like, I'm just trying to, you know how like you try to get to know someone and then they have like blocks up, so you really can't even really, you know, you ask somebody something, they ask you another question, or you ask someone something and you're waiting for a response, but then they sort of flip it back on you, and only thing you doing is talking. And it was kind of like that, you know. And then I don't know, it just got to the point where I was like, look, this ain't gonna work out. Like, I don't know, you know, I just bounced out, right? Because honestly, I don't want to say this. That's why I waited a little bit longer into the live stream to say this. The girl was like huge. Like, she was a big girl. And I understand I probably got some larger subscribers out there. But it's one thing, I mean, the photos were not the same, though. Like, the photos were not the same. And I'm trying to get to know you. I'm trying to like get to know a little bit more about you, because when we were online, she was like, it did come up that I was a YouTuber, and then she, you know, she was like, what's the link? And I gave her the link, and this happens quite a bit. So she got all this information about me, but then when I'm trying to get to know her, when I'm trying to get to know information about her, it's like, they ain't talking. Like, I don't know. I'm starting to think maybe it's a YouTube thing. Like, maybe people see that, like, they can go and see all this information about one particular person, and then they can judge off of that person, okay, or they can judge off of what they saw, okay. If this person's cool, like, I'll be cool with them, and if they're not cool, I won't be cool with them. I don't know if any of this makes any sense, but basically, to make a long story short, I ended up just slipping the waiter $40 and walked the fuck out of the restaurant, because I didn't want to hang out with the chick no more. Like, basically, that's what really happened. Like, not that I walked out and didn't pay. Like, I still paid because I didn't know if the female had money or not. But I'm just like, dang, girl. I'm just like, dang. Like, I don't know if this was a catfish. I don't know if this was just like her sister was talking to me online, and then this other girl met up with me. Like, I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I'm out of there. Like, what's up with me always meeting like the most nothing. I mean, I better stop. I don't want to say anything mean, but I do a really good job of meeting people that, like, I really don't like. Really bad. I think I just made a fool out of myself the whole time. I don't know if it was a catfish, yo. Like, I really don't. I'm starting to think that it was just a whole different account. Like, it was a whole different profile. Like, I don't know. Maybe, I don't get it. I didn't even eat the food, by the way, because I was just so distracted. Like, we ordered, and then I took off before the food even came, yo. I'm just like, maybe she just wanted some food. Not all of my dating life is this bad, by the way. This has been getting really bad lately. I can't wait to go back to Thailand, yo. The girls do you right around there. Let's see what these comments. Talk to that girl behind you. There's no girl behind you. Bro, like, I think they do. Thanks a lot, Martin. No, I did not find my wallet. I ditched her. You should have gave her a broken link. Guys, I'm late, fill me in. No, I did not smash, yo. I wasn't interested in smashing. Not this girl. Thanks. Oh, Heather's on here. Oh, so that catfish is when someone uses a fake profile. I thought catfish was when someone used a photo of themselves from like 10 years ago, you know? Yeah, I'm on Riverside. Yeah, it was definitely a catfish. Better put your helmet on. Comments. I'm out. Talk to you. Miss you, dude. Oh, Heather's not even in the stream anymore. Oh, working on the watching you live stream is not safe. Yeah, you're right. For sure. Come to LV September 8th. Throwing a big party. September the 8th. I don't know if I'm going to be back in Frisco. No, in LA. I'm thinking about leaving New York at the end of the month because I did book my Airbnb to the end of the month. So I'm thinking about staying. Bumble, bro. I've never met anyone off Bumble, like ever. Like never. I've never even come close to meeting anyone off Bumble. Like whenever I'm on Bumble and I like swipe, if I do talk to someone, because on Bumble the girls have to talk to you first. You can't talk to the girls. So that's the thing about Bumble. Like I like never get matches on Bumble. Yeah, maybe she did want a free dinner. Yeah, maybe she did. I don't even know how much the food cost, but like I just wanted to leave. Like, and then I don't know if she was lying about her age too, because she said that she was 35, but I don't know if she was 35. But then she's also a guidance counselor at a school. I mean, I guess you could be 35, but she didn't seem like she was 35. She didn't seem like 35 at all. And this over here is a spot where I could charge the boosted board, but there's so many people over here. I'm gonna try to get down to this other boosted board charging spot. My life. You know what? I should have got married when I was 18, and then I would not have had this problem, you know? But instead, I get to do this all day, yo. Fuck marriage, right? The only reason you should get married is for tax reasons. Like nothing else. Like love is not real. It's just maybe for like a select few. So there's another charge spot. I think it's around the 70s, and I'm in the 90s right now. Yo, single life. Yeah, it's all about that single life. There's another electric skateboarder. Dude, I hate these bumps right here. Because they're so loud. So this morning I took my board apart, and when I took my board apart, I'm getting this noise, like this noise on my boosted board. Like I think it's got something to do with the bearings, but it's really annoying. It's really annoying. So I think I'm gonna go through this. There's an event going on. Oh, these are some big cobblestones. There's an event going on. I think on Friday. It's like meetups, singles meetups. Now last week they had this thing going on where it's like single meetups. It was on some yacht. You like go out, cruise around for a couple hours, meet people, and then you know that was the event. The reason why I didn't do it is because I didn't want to. That was why that really distracted me. The reason why I didn't do it last week is I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll do it this week. But I don't even think that thing's going on this week. Well, not a yacht thing, but there's all sorts of stuff on meetups.com. I'm just really bad at, like, I'm really bad with doing the whole meetups.com thing. I've been trying to do it lately because it is a way to meet people, but I don't know, I've been really bad about it. Use warranty. Yo, what up? Oh, it's a lot of traffic out here. Oh, so, ooh, wow, What's going on here? Let's See, I just want them to go first, and then I'll go. You boosted board riders in New York know when know why I'm stopping. Yeah, I think you guys know exactly where I'm stopping. Crap, and this guy's gonna go the same way I'm gonna go. You know what? I'm just gonna go around. Yeah, I'm just gonna be Bubba badass and go around there. Okay, cool. They won't be able to catch up with me now. Alright. I don't know, I lost my train of thought there. There's a lot going on. It's like rush hour around here. Man, there are a lot of people out, yo. Today was just a gorgeous day. Gorgeous, gorgeous day. And I thought I was gonna get laid tonight. I mean, I still could get laid tonight, but not by that chick. Alright, there's another charge spot close by, and I'm gonna stop, charge, and then I can take the phone out and talk to you guys. Pay you guys a little more attention. I'm just gonna cruise for a minute so I can hurry up and get there. Where's the battery at? I hate these cobblestones. Oh, those are not so bad. There's the ones towards the end that are just really brutal on your feet. There's like it's like a big yoga class or something going on right there. It's such a nice day out. I mean, I am rattling like a tin can. Whee! Uh-oh, we got some bumps. Let's ride through them. That is insanely bumpy, yo. That's about like, I'm about to fall off the board. Hope that's the last one. Please be, that's not the last one. Oh. I'm gonna have to like not show you guys all the secret charge spots, right? Who thinks I should go back to California at the end of the month? Let me know in the comments. California or New York? I'm having fun in New York. But I don't know. I think I wanna drive it. And I know what you guys are thinking. Why don't you just drive in New York? Well, I don't know. That's not like driving in California. I think it's my bearings. They just sound like a tin can right now. And I'm almost at this spot where I can charge, and I'm gonna stop and show in a second. I don't know what type of electric bike that guy is on. Okay, there's someone at the first charging spot. Out the second one. There's okay people at the next charging spot. Kind of want a charging spot where there's not a lot of people around because I want to keep the stream going. If there's people around, you know, it's just, what's this guy doing? Talking to himself on the phone? All right, I'm gonna go chill at this charging spot because I'm not gonna be able to get one that's like super chill. Because it's like that time of day where everyone's out and it's like super nice out right now. And I know you guys are wondering, why won't you just ride the cool wheel? Like, why do you keep riding the boosted board when the battery dies? Guys, that's a really easy question to answer. Like, the boosted board rides so much different than the cool wheel. Like, so much different. And I'm not trying to say the cool wheel is a bad skateboard, but I mean, if you got a freaking Porsche in your driveway, why would you go out and drive this other car that's not as fast as the Porsche that you have, you know? It's kind of like that. That's the best example I can give you. Is plug gonna work? There we go. Cool. Let's charge this bad boy. There's some water underneath, but the water's cool. We are on 1 bar. Sit down now. So Alex is in the stream, so you guys say what's up to Alex, because all the comments are all about Alex now. Get your ID taken care of. Well, I have a passport, so I can use that as a form of ID. I just can't drive without a driver's license. That's the only thing, but I'm not really driving anyway. I kind of wanted to drive, you know, cross country, but looks like I may, who knows how I'm gonna get back. Maybe I'll just ship everything back, like mail everything back. Yeah, I don't know, I'm just thinking about it. Because like New York's a lot of fun, but at the same time California's fun too. But we'll see. Alright, so just getting home from grinding. Yes, go back. Start getting cold. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go back when it starts getting cold. I think you should make a pit stop along the way. What about what pit stop, Alex Gumbo? What pit stop I should do? Wow, the stream is deep right now. I was thinking about ending the stream, but like now there's way more people in here. Let's see. Do they have apps for charge hubs? They don't. They don't have an official app yet. I feel that if it was an app created, it would be used in a very bad way. Like, you know, maybe homeless people would use it a lot, or I don't know. But New York is completely different than Frisco. Like, completely different, you know. Like in Frisco, you know, homeless people would literally take over it. But here, maybe they wouldn't so much because, I don't know, maybe they wouldn't so much. This is live. Yeah, this is live. Does it, question, so does it not say live or something? Because I don't know, everyone, like, you know, views videos differently. Some people look at them on the phone, some people look at them on the computer, some people look at them on the tablet. So I don't know what it's gonna say. Another pit stop in Memphis. It was good seeing you last time. Yes, maybe I will come back to Memphis. Why would homeless people have smartphones? Oh, yo, homeless people in New York have smartphones just like a normal person do. And in Frisco, I'm pretty sure it's the same way here in New York, but out in San Francisco, like, you see homeless people with phones, computers. You even see homeless people with electric skateboards. Like, I mean, that's just how it is in Cali. Like, I don't see no homeless people with computers around here just chilling. Oh, thanks a lot, Martin. Thanks a lot. Crackhead reading this. What, am I reading like a crackhead or something? Sometimes YouTube app says it's live and it... Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. Like, I know exactly, like when you're in the news feeds, sometimes it'll look like it's a live video, but it's actually, it was live like an hour ago. I know what you're talking about. So you're probably using the mobile feature then. Well, that's my guess, you're using the mobile feature. It's a good thing you can find places to charge your e-board. Oh yeah, and when I have places to charge my e-board, like, I wouldn't ride it so much. I really like this place because you don't have to go into a Starbucks. Because sometimes going into a Starbucks, you have to like find the Starbucks. And a lot of Starbucks are cold inside. They purposely make them cold so you won't stay in there a long time. But, you know, when you're a California boy like Jermaine and you live in Frisco, you always bring a jacket with you, even if it's 95 degrees outside. Like this morning when I left the Airbnb, it was so freaking hot, yo. It was so hot on Staten Island. And I was like trying to shoot a video of basically what I was doing was I was taking the skid plates off the boosted board and I was gonna flip them. But after taking out pretty much all the screws, I had one more screw I needed to take off. And that screw stripped, so I actually need to go to Home Depot and get another like Allen key for it, because not the screw strip but the Allen key strip. So this is like a mess. So I filmed the whole video, and then I got to like a point of the video where I'm like, well crap, like I don't have this tool, so what am I gonna do? So I ended the video and then just put everything back together and start riding, and now I'm getting this like super loud rattling noise, like when I ride, like this rattling type noise. It's okay. Do a live ride along vlogs in Memphis. The Cooper Young area is beautiful. Memphis vlog. So many people try to get me to come to Memphis, but like, I don't know. Whenever I come to Memphis, like I just feel like I just want to leave again, because it's my hometown, and once we get used to like the big cities, like it takes a lot of energy out of you to go back to Memphis. Like, and also Memphis is not, it's not really cheap. Like, I know people that live in Memphis think that Memphis is cheap, but me coming there as a tourist, like, it's not, I don't think it's that cheap, you know? And then I don't really have a lot of fun there. Like, I see family, and family is awesome, but it's so stressful. Like, as soon as people know I'm in town, it's like, you come hang out, come do this, come do that, come do this. And like, I want to say yes to everything, but I can't say yes to everything. Like, and no one comes and visits me like in California. Like, I literally have no friends that like have come out. I have one friend that's come out to California and visit me, and that's about it. Like, people will say, oh yeah, well, we're coming out to California next year, we're coming out next year, and then they just don't. Like, they just don't. If you're wondering, I'm eating a vegan cookie from Whole Foods. They're really good, by the way. Nice shades. I got these for free somewhere. Can you guys hear that loud clacking sound? How long have you been using Acorns and Robinhood? For over a year now. But I kind of stopped adding money to Acorns because I'm like saving to get more camera equipment. So I'm not really you know, adding to Robinhood as much. I'm just like more trading Robinhood. I did not have a good day trading Robinhood today. Lost a couple $100, but it's cool. Earlier this week, I definitely made much more than what I lost. Acorns is a really cool app too. And I don't know, Memphis, I hate the fact that I have to drive everywhere. That's another reason. I mean, why do you think whenever I go to LA, now, when I go to LA, why do you think the videos are so different? Because the last trip I was in LA, like I wasn't driving. So since I wasn't driving, I felt that I can make different content because I'm not stuck in a car. Like the last trip to LA, when I was hanging out with Heather, it was super dope because of the boosted board, you know, like just getting around the city with that, like it was super dope. Now if it was raining, that's a whole nother story. Ride much longer, ride on the board. Well, yeah, after it charge up for a little bit, I'm gonna continue to go down the West Side Highway, because right now I believe this is like, I don't know what streets these are, but I believe it's around the 70s. Yes, I'm IC with 3 jobs. I do IC. What is IC? IC is I don't know what IC is. Do you use roundups when you do Acorns? Maybe I'll do an Acorns video tomorrow, because I use roundups, but I don't use it all the time because I have a lot of those apps that you save money with, so I don't use roundups all the time. The main reason why I use Acorns is another reason why people ask me all the time, why do you live in Airbnbs? And I was gonna make a video explaining why I live in Airbnbs, but at the same time, I don't want to it's some things I don't want to, like, I don't know. I'll talk about it, but with Acorns, they have this thing, like, if you stay in Airbnbs, you get 1.8% cash back, which is not a lot of money. But think about it, 1.8% cash back. I'll give you guys some more numbers that I know a lot of people probably don't even care about this, by the way, because this is like, if I'm not talking about making money on a cell phone app, people don't really want to hear what the fuck I got to say. But basically, I'm just gonna give y'all this breakdown. This is what I was gonna put in the video, but I haven't made that video. I don't know if I'm gonna make that video. But this is the thing about Airbnb that a lot of people don't get. And I know y'all asking about taxes. Look, you gotta figure out your own taxes. Like, my taxes look a whole lot different than what people that are delivering food on a bicycle look like. So you contact a tax professional, because, like I say, like, my taxes are completely different. But anyway, what was I saying before I saw that comment about taxes? I don't know. Let's just keep reading other comments. That's not true, Jermaine. Why do you keep saying that? Oh, independent contractor. Okay, I know what I was talking about. Airbnbs. Okay, so I'm gonna use this example. Okay, let's say if I was gonna rent a place. Okay, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to talk layman's terms to people, because obviously I'm gonna have to talk like there's like elementary kids in the classroom. Okay, so if you don't follow me online, but you are watching this live stream, chances are you do follow me online. Okay, as you can tell, I travel a lot. I move around a lot. So just imagine this. Imagine if I was renting a place in San Francisco paying $1,200 a month or $1,400 a month to rent a room in someone's house, right? Like, I would be paying, like, let's say $1,400 a month plus the internet plus utilities. So let's say $1,500 a month. What that would do is that would make it harder for me to travel, because that means if I want to go to New York and stay for a month, I'm gonna have to pay that $15 plus the utilities, and I'm not even staying there. Plus, I gotta find a place to stay here in New York. Okay. For the people that watch my content but just don't really pay that much attention, if you watch the vlogs and you pay just a little bit of attention, you will see that in the videos I always have the same stuff. I always have the same clothes, the same jeans, the same shoes. You only see one pair of shoes in the videos. Just one pair of shoes, alright? Now, before you say, oh, Jermaine, you're broke, you can't afford shoes. No, it's not that I'm broke and I can't afford shoes. It's called being minimalist, okay? And I don't talk about being minimalist on my channel a lot, because I've noticed when I talk about veganism, it's like just a small percentage of people are really engaged, right? So that's why I don't talk about it anymore. And the reason why I don't talk about minimalism that much is because I kind of feel like I kind of feel I'm not a complete minimalist, because I have a bunch of crap like all over. Like, I have like 4 bikes and I have skateboards and I have camera equipment. So I don't exactly say like I'm a minimalist, but there are benefits to staying in Airbnb. Like, right now I'm roughly paying about $1,000 a month. Okay. Now, if I was paying $1,000 a month, if I was paying $1,000 a month and I was staying like in New York, chances are I would still have to pay utilities, right? Another $100 a month extra. But with Airbnb, you don't have to pay utilities. And another thing about Airbnb, you can get points using credit cards. A lot of people won't even hear me say that. Like, I can probably take this part out of the video. Okay, so what are the points with credit cards? Certain credit cards will give you cash back. Now, in my case, I'm only using Chase Freedom card. it's not the best credit card. And I've noticed, like, since I've been in New York, like, well, I don't even have the card anymore because I lost my wallet, but I've noticed that, like, pulling out a Chase Freedom card is not the same as pulling out an American Express. Like, American Express, you're a baller. Pulling out a Chase Freedom card, you have bad credit, you're a rookie, that sort of thing. Now, Chase Freedom, they have these special offers where, like, every month you get like 5% cash back if you buy certain things here, if you buy certain things there. And they always give you a 1% cash back. So me staying in an Airbnb, it's $1,000, right? Okay, it's $1,000. So I get 1% cash back for using the Chase Freedom card, which is not a lot of money, $10, okay? Plus, I get 1.8% cash back too, right? With Airbnb. Now that goes into the Acorns account. That's one reason why I still have the Acorns account, is because of this thing called cashback offers with Acorns. I don't know if any of this made any sense to you guys, or people may be wondering, is Airbnb sketchy? Do you get robbed? I don't know, but like it works out for me. It works out for me, and I know a lot of people think that Airbnb is really expensive. You for the most part, you have to look for deals. You have to look for deals. If you want to find anything expensive, you can find anything expensive, all right? These guys are like super loud. So if you want to find anything expensive, you can find anything expensive. But if you want to look for a good deal, you can look for a good deal. Now, if you go to Airbnb right now and go type in New York City, you're probably gonna see some expensive deals up there. But it's up to an individual to look and find deals. Now, another thing about Airbnb New York, when you go on Airbnb, you're gonna see a lot of places that are like $100 a night, $75 a night, and you may look at that and see $75 a night. That's too expensive. Like, that's too expensive. Okay, right there, you just tapped out, because if you actually click on some of the profiles and look, they offer monthly discounts, and a lot of them offer weekly discounts. So for a place that's, you know, for a place that's $75 a night, if you stay for a month, you can possibly get I'm gonna actually walk because it's like I can't, like, it's super noisy now. You can actually get that place probably for like 75. I'm sorry, I'm just losing my train of thought. You could probably get that same place with a discount of like 20 to 30 to 40 to 50% off if you book for a month. Okay, that's one thing I don't really tell you guys online, because I mean, I don't just explain every single thing. But yeah, there are ways that you can make Airbnb work. And if you wait to the last minute, if you wait one day before you need to find a spot, you're gonna pay a very expensive price. Like, I guess, I don't know, like, I like the Airbnb thing, and I'm not gonna stop doing it. I know a lot of people say, oh, Jermaine, it would be cheaper if you rented a place. Maybe it would be cheaper if I rented a place, but I would be locked down. And that's not what I'm into. Like, you guys know I'm not into being locked down. Like, I mean, that's kind of like, I mean, maybe if I got a girlfriend and all that, I would get a place, but none of that shit's happening now, you know? So there's another plug over here. Yeah, I'll show her now. Whew. So did any of that Airbnb talk make sense? Because I'm sure I'm going to be answering that question again and again and again, because a lot of people just don't get it. And that's one reason why I don't talk about it that much, because I know a lot of people won't get it. Just like making content talking about SEO. Like, I know a lot of people just won't get it, so why should I waste the time in doing it? And also, there's other people out there that could do a much better job than me, so I would let them have it, and I'll just ride skateboards. Let's see. I live in SF, and Sunset is worth it to buy. Yes, it is worth it to buy a booster board. I live simple life. You could live in a 2-bedroom house, but keep living in a studio, keep it simple. Oh yes, you're right. Like, that's me. Like, I'm so down with the simple life. I'm so down with keeping things simple. Like, why make something like confusing and difficult when it don't have to be confusing and difficult? It just doesn't have to be confusing and difficult. So maybe I'll keep this stream going for a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is pull out my cord. Let's see. You still haven't responded to the delivery apps. Nope, I haven't responded to the delivery apps. Am I supposed to? How would we know if you're not interested in SEO if you haven't asked about it? Well, the thing is, okay, I'm gonna explain something to you guys about YouTube. Okay, so if I upload a video and it's talking about Uber, right? What's gonna happen, YouTube is gonna promote that video to my subscribers. And within the first 15 minutes, they're gonna, you know, make that video appear on people's phones. And if people click on the video, YouTube is gonna continue to promote that video to my other subscribers, right? And then that's how I get a video that, you know, gets a nice number of views within 24 hours, all right? If I make a video and it's like not talking about Uber, let's say it's talking about something like, okay, veganism, anything vegan, right? If I make a video talking about that, what'll happen is the same exact thing. YouTube will promote that video. And when they promote the video, if people click on it, they're gonna keep promoting it. If people don't click on it, they're not gonna keep promoting it, meaning that if people don't click, if people don't watch it right when it comes out, the video is not going anywhere. And another thing about YouTube is if you are online, no, whenever you upload a video, the first 72 hours is like the most important. Like, it is the most important. The first 48 hours, actually. It's the most important, and you need that video to do very well within the first 48 hours. So for me to make a video talking about SEO, it will not be promoted on this channel, just like me making videos talking about vegan food. It is just not being promoted. But if I make something talking about making money, it will be, and people will definitely watch it, and people will be into it, because YouTube knows that's my audience. My audience is not people trying to learn SEO work. It's not, my audience is really not people traveling so much, but I think people just follow that because they just like to see what I'm doing, that sort of thing. Where is my external charger? It's right here. I got my hand on it, but I can't find it. I'm laughing at that date. That chick is probably watching the live stream. If you watching the live stream, freaking come up. Not come up, give me a thumbs up. I feel kind of bad leaving that girl, but like, she was kind of a liar, bro. I don't know, dude. I should just not date. Just go back to Thailand. It's so worth it. Stop with the attitude. I got an attitude. I'm so trying to find this thing. Dude, one thing I hate about the LX10 is so many times I reach my hand into a backpack to pull the LX10 out and the lens pops up. It happens so much with the LX10. That's my other pocket point and shoot camera. Okay, we got this thing here. I also got my jacket. LA versus New York. I would have to say I like New York more, just because it's easier to get around. What's up with this dude talking about his channel at 225 subs? Like, I don't know what your channel is about, yo, but stop spamming my channel. Like, stop spamming my live stream before I block you. Like, you've said that so many times. Like, I'm sorry that you got 225 subscribers. Like, you should book a flight and come to New York and just walk around and pass out cards to random people. You get a whole bunch of subscribers that way. But stop advertising on her. You advertise again, I'm gonna block you. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm just tired of seeing a little whiny comment talking about, I got 225 subscribers. Good. Keep them. I probably got 225 subscribers today. Actually, I didn't. Because my channel is like not growing that fast anymore. But I don't care. Like, no big deal. I'll find something else to do. Alright, I went through all that work to get this freaking thing out, and let me do it. Man, something stinks over here. I think it's just the plants. Okay. Alright, maybe I should go here. We got the sun. I'm gonna go back out riding in a second. I'm just gonna let the board charge up and also charge this phone. Where am I streaming at? I'm streaming in New York on the West Side Highway. Somewhere near, I don't know, 70th. How does AdSense work? AdSense works, they pay you by making videos, that sort of thing. Do you use Google Plus to show your vlogs? I saw something on Daryl E's channel about that. Yeah, I do. Like, all of my vlogs are shown on Google Plus. Oh, well, I mean, I understand you're not spamming, but when I see it over and over and over, like, it's kind of like, is that spamming, you know? Oh, he's a first timer. All right, my bad. I'm not gonna pay you that much more attention. What's up from Vegas? That's what's up. So with that, I'm unsubscribing. Peace out then. Unsubscribe. I sub for a reason, and every time I hear him complain about literally shit is because of views. Alright, well, just go ahead. If you don't like me complaining, you don't have to watch this video, but like, just go watch something else. Hey bro, how come you don't put mud rain guards on the boosted? You know, I saw some online talking about rain guards, and some dude made some rain guards. A really good idea. It's a really good idea, actually. That's a good question. Maybe I'll do it the next time it rains. No, what's dating like in LA versus New York? I don't know what's dating life in LA versus New York, because I didn't really do too much dating in LA. I went on a couple of dates. I actually met this one chick down in LA that was super cool. But I don't really live in LA. That's the main thing. Maybe I should go down in LA. How much was that boosted hat? It's just a sticker on a helmet. Like, the sticker came with it came with the board, and I just put it on the helmet. When you only post about apps. Oh, I can't wait till Uber Rush comes to Houston. Oh yeah, Uber Rush. How do you make money? Oh, is this person's like all tripping out. Like, I guess I offended them talking about delivery apps, but like it really ticks me. It really like annoys me when I meet people and the only thing they talk about are like delivery apps. It's like you don't want to talk about anything else. Like, how was your day today? Oh, I did delivery. You don't want to talk about anything else? Like, please diversify. Like, am I ever going to Boston? Maybe I'll go to Boston soon. Shaniqua, don't leave. That's the lady that was just pissed off that I wasn't talking about delivering fucking food. I'm sorry, like, I don't feel like talking about delivering food right now. And she said, she wrote on there, don't get an attitude. When I saw that, like, I got an attitude. Like, I don't even think I had an attitude before. I don't know, I need to just change the subject. So, what is, did you ever consider getting an Evol board? More speed, more battery life? Okay, so I'm gonna be honest, yo, about the Evol boards. I'm just not a fan of them. Like, I'm just not. Like, there was one Evol board, I was thinking about getting the one with the ATV wheels. But then I was like, no, I'm not. Like, I just really like boosted. I'm sorry. I don't know, I just really like boosted. I just really can't explain anything else. Like, I can't explain anything else. Just because it has more range doesn't make it better. Just because it has a bigger battery, it doesn't make it better. The bigger battery means it just takes longer to charge. A lot of times when we're out riding with the crew, a lot of the guys with Evo boards, they don't have to charge, you know. They can get away with, you know, riding 4 or 5 times without charging, and then the booster boards have to stop and charge every single time. But whenever those Evo boards do have to stop and charge, they need like 4 hours to charge or 5 hours to charge. So it's really, show your board. It's right here. Over here in the grass charging. And I'm at 3 bars right now. Almost at 4 bars. Almost at 4 bars. My glasses, these glasses are like so random. I got these in some, I don't even know where I got these from anymore. Like, I got them free because I definitely didn't pay for them. Maybe I got them in VidCon and I just still had them in my backpack and didn't take them out because I was using the white ones. I don't know what happened to the white ones. I believe I lost them. I don't care. Like, they're just glasses. You love the live streams? I'm going to go back down the west side in a second. Don't come to Chicago, shitty streets for the boosted. Yeah, there's a lot of crappy streets. I've noticed that in Jersey, man. Jersey, they make it so difficult to ride a skateboard in the bike lane. Cause I don't know, I can't explain, but it's the way that they built the street makes it insanely bumpy. Even if you're on a bike, I would imagine it would still be bumpy. Like, just not the smoothest ride. Just came from Colorado, and damn, everything is expensive here. I'm by some popular mountains called Vela. Do you think it's good to do? Vail, you're in Vail, Colorado. Vail, Colorado is pretty dang awesome, you know. Like, I've been to Vail, Colorado. I've only went through for like a couple hours, but Vail, Colorado looks like a pretty chill spot, yo. Like a really chill spot. Really good place to enjoy life. It's a really good place to go for a short amount of time. I don't know if I'd want to stick around too long because it's almost like a beach community, but it's not a beach community because it's in the middle of the mountains. But that kind of makes it like a beach community because beach communities and mountain communities have a lot in common, you know. There's that peak season when everyone goes there, and then the rest of the year they're just kind of mellow, they're kind of quiet, you know, which is nothing wrong with that if that's what you like. I lived in Santa Barbara for like 5 years, and that was my life for 5 years, you know. The summertime is popping, yo. But then after the summer, school's in, and school's fun, but it's not like living in a city, you know. Oh dang, getting hit up on the super chat. Yo, thanks for the videos. Love the boosted board. Please take some live video of Jillian's school before you leave New York, please. Alright, I'm gonna have to find Jillian's school. Where is that? Or I said the name really wrong. I just did a screenshot so I can Google it later when I'm offline and I can go find it. I'm out. Have a nice day. So, Christina, you're on the 808. I'm guessing 808 is somewhere in California. Is that in California or is that over here? Thanks for talking to me, bro. I'm working hard as an electrician. Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Get that money. Alex thought was the man saying bye-bye Jermaine, then busting his ass like more. Oh, I don't really get that one. Abe 101. Alex thought he was the man. 60th Lincoln Plaza. Okay, I'll check it out. I don't know if I can do it in this stream because I'm gonna have to like look at Google Maps and find it, and then I also gotta make sure I got enough battery and all that. But I'll definitely do it before I leave. Like, I promise. I did a screenshot already, so I'll check it out. I'll put it in a vlog. Sugar tax. What do you guys think of the sugar tax? Someone is talking about the sugar tax in the stream. I mean, the sugar tax, it definitely hurts. It definitely hurts people like lower on the totem pole, but at the same time, I don't even want to talk about it. It's a controversial thing. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about politics. Never mind. I brought that up, and I'm gonna end that conversation right there. What the heck is Abe talking about? I don't know what Abe's talking about. Thank you. Yes, thank you. I'm gonna check my volume. Not my volume. Ooh, girls. He said bye, Jermaine, before he zoomed past and bust his ass. Oh, are you talking about that? Fuck taxes, period. I don't know, so many people want me to do tax videos, and like, I've done tax videos, but when I do a tax video, they're just so like, there's no information in the videos, because I'm not, like, I've been instructed not to make videos talking about tax. Like, I've been warned multiple times, and I haven't been warned about making other type of videos. That's one reason why I won't go over the subject of taxes. And taxes are just really confusing. You can't just watch a YouTube video and just know everything about taxes. Like, it doesn't work that way. Like, taxes in one place and then is different than another place, and then some states have state income tax, some cities have city income tax, some people get benefits from having a child. Like, I just can't make a video talking about that, yo. Warned by who? I'm not gonna say who I was warned by, but I definitely had a couple warnings. We're gonna leave that off the live stream. Thanks a lot. Hey, Jermaine and Alex, gotta run, stay grinding. All right, thanks a lot. Huh? That's really never mind. This is going on to the next comment. Hey, bro, it'd be really cool if you could follow me. So how would I follow you? I love your Robinhood. I was great. So what do you know now? Pretty much what I do now is, I don't know. I'm really thinking the markets are gonna have a correction soon. The reason why I'm saying I think the markets are gonna have a correction soon is because everything looks to be really, really high right now. It does, and I'm not talking about like Apple and Facebook, and those companies are pretty high too. Well, actually, Apple is pretty much at the highest it's ever been right now. Hey, Jermaine, I dropped off, but was wondering if you're going to join Alex on his live stream Sunday. I don't know. It really depends on what I got going on Sunday. It's a sensible subject for Alex, I see. Yeah, I'm not gonna really talk about that situation, like, so yeah, let's go read some more comments. YouTube, LOL. I still got a cookie over here. Yeah, let's eat cookies. let's eat cookies. Yum yum yum. Do you ever use navigation while boosted boarding? If so, how? Always use navigation while I'm boosting boarding. Always. And how I do it is, I have the phone in my left hand. I have the boosted board controller in my right hand. That's how I do it. Eating a cookie from Whole Foods as we speak. I love the vegan cookies from Whole Foods. They're good. I'm north side. Where you at? I'm on the west side. I'm over by, I don't know. Hey, Jermaine, you ever think about coming to Midwest, in particular Milwaukee? No, I don't know. Probably will not be going to Milwaukee for a while. Unless I do a road trip cross country. That's not gonna happen right now because I don't have a driver's license. I could probably get a driver's license, but like I say, it's probably not gonna happen. In Milwaukee, that would be like the northern tip of the country. That would make a pretty dope road trip because I could like, you know, go over the top area there. I was able to drill over 100 dorm in YouTube, but it seems that I can go. I don't know what that's about. I'm Kenmore 4,900. Kenmore, so are you invested in Kenmore and you got 3,900? Why don't you have your driver's license, bro? So I lost my wallet a couple days ago. And I've read in the comments that a lot of people are wondering, Jermaine, did you find your wallet? Did you find your wallet? I'm just not responding to the comments anymore because it's like, I told you guys a couple days ago that I lost my wallet. Now the odds of me getting it back is like very, very slim. So like obviously I did not get my wallet back because I would have said, yo, I found my wallet. So just to answer you guys' question, I'm pretty sure for the next 2-3 weeks people are gonna ask me, oh, Jermaine, did you ever find your wallet? And no, I'm just not gonna respond to the comments anymore. Oh no, Alex, no, don't chill. I mean, don't. No, it's cool about the wallet. Like, I don't really care. Like, it's just a wallet. It's not the end of the world. You know what? I mean, what can I do? Like, I gotta go with the flow. Like, I just can't sit around here and whine and complain about my wallet. Yeah, GoPro went up $2 in one day. I only had 5 stocks. I was trading back and forth with GoPro, like quite a bit. The day that GoPro shot up overnight, I only had 100 shares in GoPro. And check this out. Right before 4 o'clock, right before the markets closed, no, it was around 3:30. I pulled out my phone and I had no service. And something told me, it said, look, buy GoPro, because I had like $4,000 in the Robinhood account. No, $3,000. And I already had 100 shares of GoPro, and it was like right at $9.80. So I could have spent $3,000 more and bought 300 more shares. That would have been perfect because I would have had a nice movement going up the next day. So when I bought this. So when I pulled out my phone the second time, because the first time it was like 3:30, pulled out my phone, I didn't have service because I was downstairs in the basement. I didn't think about it until 3:59. I literally reached my hand into my pocket, pulled out my phone. It was 3:59, right? Went to the Robinhood app. I'm trying to buy 300 shares, right? Before I can even get to the Robinhood account, it's 4 o'clock. The markets are closed. So I'm like, crap, yo. I just missed out on like $400 basically. Because the markets went up like crazy, yo. Well, at least for GoPro. Well, I don't really talk about, one reason why I mean, if you guys don't believe me, I can actually show you my Robinhood like count. The reason why I don't talk about, it's a lot of things I don't talk about on the vlogs. It's because I edit the vlogs. And I like take stuff out, like purposely take stuff out. Like a minute ago, right after that date, I was vlogging the date. But when I go to edit it, I'm definitely not gonna put what happened in there. I probably won't even talk about the date in the vlog, you know, because I'll just take it out because I don't know, certain things. That's just how I do it. That's why I like live streams, because there's no cutting out. Like I'm just gonna say it, and then it's gonna be too late. GoPro makes cameras, but right now they're coming out with like 2 new cameras this year. One is a 360 camera, and a lot of people think that camera is going to be priced around $1,000, which is quite a bit of money. But at the same time, that's money, that's profits that GoPro can make. And at the same time, they're also coming out with another action camera, which is the GoPro 6, and that's supposed to be around $500. So there's a lot of things that There's a lot of cool things that GoPro's coming out with. Now, another thing about GoPro that is pretty interesting is right now with 360 content, like there is no leader in 360 content. Some investors think that GoPro could become the leader in 360 content. I don't necessarily believe that's going to be true, but they could, and if they could, that would be really, really good. Not a lot for people that like cams. Yeah, I guess it's a very niche thing. It's a very niche thing. One thing that could be really good for GoPro, if I don't know, that's a little political. I don't want to talk about it. How do you buy shades? ID like invest too. So I don't know where I got these shades from. I definitely didn't buy them. They were in a backpack. I believe I got them at VidCon when I was back in LA. So I definitely would not have bought them. A lot of people find a wallet and put them in the post office box. Yeah, if they put it in the post office box, I'm definitely not going to get it. I'm definitely not going to get it. Is there an app where I can invest in some shares? Yes, if you download the Robinhood app, my link to the Robinhood app will be in the description below. And also, I think I am going to make a video talking about this. Robinhood has this special promotion going on right now. The reason why I'm telling you that I want you to use the link in the description below. So a lot of apps have referral bonuses where not a lot of apps, because Robinhood did not have a referral bonus. At least I didn't get a referral bonus from Robinhood. And I've known people who have clicked on my Robinhood account and they didn't get a bonus at all, and I didn't get a bonus either. Totally cool. But the game has changed now. What Robinhood is doing, instead of giving people a bonus, if I refer someone, we both get a share of stock. Now, this can get a little interesting. Like, we both get a share of stock. And it's based off of, it's either Ford or Sprint or some other company that's around $10 a share. And then they also had a few other companies, Apple and Facebook. And Apple and Facebook are 100, and I think Apple's $160 a share, or Facebook's $170 a share. So if people sign up using my link, you could possibly get a share in Facebook or Apple for free, and I could possibly get a share of Facebook and Apple for free, or we could get a share of Sprint or a share of Ford Motor Company. Ford Motor Company, I know, is trading at $10 a share, something like that. GoPro makes great cameras, and they make editing yes, they do. Ghetto Latin. Yeah, they definitely do. Latin Ghetto. I said your name backwards. I will do it out after the video. Check Robinhood in the link in the description. Let's make money. That's what's up. That's what's up. So right now, let's see if I'm at 4 bars. Because if I am, I'm gonna cruise south. I am at 4 bars. I'm quickly look at that sunset, yo. Look at that sunset. The epic sunset. Sun is setting over New Jersey. Yes, yes, yes. Let's get ready to wrap up this party. Yes, it is nice. It is super nice. Today is just a stunning day. Wish every day was like this. Today was a California day. That's what I call it. A LA day. A LA day. LA day. Sorry, I'm just packing my backpack really fast. Alright, let's go. Unplug this. Put the phone in the Osmo. We about to head south. Bye-bye, John. You taking off? I'm just about to do some boosted boy riding. Alright, let's go. Unplug this. Put the phone in the Osmo. We about to head south. Bye-bye, John. You taking off? I'm just about to do some boosted boy riding. Alright, let's go. Unplug this. Put the phone in the Osmo. We about to head south. Bye-bye, John. You taking off? So question, you guys want me to do some crazy 4-hour live streams again? I'm not gonna do it right now in this video, but hey. As soon as I said hey, she like turned the other way. Yeah, so y'all wanna see some 4-hour live streams? I like them. There's a controller. It's always tough to put this controller on because I usually have the board in my hand. But I would never ride with the controller like this, but since I started riding with the group, I've noticed that it's really easy to ride with the controller in your hand like this. Like, it's really easy. Like, before I would purposely have the controller dangling, like, purposely. But now, I always have it strapped on because what if I do drop it, you know? We wouldn't want to do that going 20 miles an hour. That wouldn't be good. Let's power this bad boy up. It feels good to be able to talk to people we see on YouTube, bro. Yes, that is cool. Did I meet you already, Alex? Do you recommend scooter for heavy adults? I don't know. Honestly, I really don't recommend scooters at all. Electric scooters, that is. And I have my own I really don't, I kind of don't even want to talk about this, but like, I kind of don't recommend scooters because of the balancing situation. And I'm just going to leave it at that. Like, I just want to keep this, I don't want to start anything. So I'm just going to ride. Looks really different for some reason. That's 50th Avenue, so I was right around 60th. This seems like it's so far away, and it's not really that far away, but it seems so far away, yo. I almost want to get off the West Side Highway because it's going to be the same thing. Or maybe I should stay on the West Side Highway because I could run into other people riding. Check out this big boat. Well, it's not a boat, I guess it's a warship. Yeah, so if you live in a third world country, you see one of these bad boys pull up, you might as well get ready to prepare for war. I definitely would not want to see one of those pull up, you know. That would just be a horrible sight. Or that could be a really good sight, you know, like if you need help. It says my connection's really bad. I hope it doesn't cut out. Hopefully we won't experience interruptions. That's a ride. It's a lot of traffic around here. thing about when the connection's bad, it actually shows me the battery life. And I can see my battery life's at 54%. I need some vitamin C. What do you think about talking shit with Korea and all the war shit they're talking about? I think Donald Trump should just go nuke them. That's what I think. But like I said, I don't want to talk about politics on there. But I just quickly answer your question. Because my whole thing is, I don't know. I don't want to talk about politics, yo. Sorry. This is not the place to talk about politics. Slow down. Okay. I slow down. I slow down. Nuke 'em. What's that battery at? Not bad. We'll have to charge soon again. Anybody over here at Witchcraft? Hey, maybe people over here. Oh, just tripped. Everyone could be upstairs, and I'm not gonna go upstairs to see. Lately, the groups haven't been so popping. Well, it's the weather, you know. It rained a couple days, so everybody's gone. I don't feel like going upstairs, so I'm just gonna go continue headed back south. Let's do that. Ooh. Oh, mamma mia. Tight spot, tight spot. asks you like the key questions, right? Where you work at, what college you went to. Like literally, that kills so many dates with me, yo. Like that just straight up, like it's like, okay, I don't want to talk to you. Like it happens all the time. But I'm like, fuck college. Like I hated that shit. Actually, I didn't hate college. I love college. But I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Anybody agree? Anybody hear what I'm saying? Anybody know what I'm talking about? Hey, any of you people out there, you only date people? Any people out there who have graduated from college and you only date people that have went to college? I want to know. Like, let me know in the comments. Like, are you like that? Why do you do that? Because I know it's a lot of people do. Like, a lot of people feel that, like, look, I went to college, I'm educated, so I'm not gonna date anyone else who's not. And I just want to know, because like it's kind of like me saying I don't want to date anyone without a passport, but at the same time, I would date someone without a passport. I don't know. Just what do you guys think? I'm like, whoa, man. I'm trying to turn around and look at that booty. So it's just me blabbing here, but like, I was talking to a subscriber the other day, and he was like, yo, Jermaine, you got the best opportunity to talk to girls. Like, all the places you go, like, there's always, like, beautiful women around. You know, you should get to know them. You should get to know them. And, you know, like, yeah, it makes sense, right? You just go walk up and talk to a random person. But what I figured out is, a lot of times, it's about association. You know, it's like, where did you meet this person? We met off of Tinder. We met in college. We met at this restaurant. We met at this party. The last thing someone wants to say is, I met this person walking down the street. The last thing, like a lot of people don't want to meet anybody on the fucking street. You know what I mean? Because it's not a part of association. It's like, if you meet somebody on the street, they can be any random person. But if you met someone at your office, it's someone that works in your office. If you met somebody at your university, it's someone who went to the same university. Gives you, like, association helps out a lot. I don't know. What do you guys think of that? Am I just talking crap? Should I just shut up? Should I, like, crash and, like, in the live stream? Or what? I don't know. Now, if I coast, I can actually make it. I would love to go down to the tent here, but I don't know if there's like a party going on there. Lately, there's been a lot of special events going on down there, so we've kind of been avoiding the tent. I was really afraid those people were going to jump out on me there. That's been happening a lot lately, like a lot. Gosh, actually earlier today, I was riding the booster board, and I was like on 5th Ave. This girl walked out in the street, and I wasn't going that fast. Maybe I was going 10 miles an hour. At the last minute, this girl just walked out in front of the street. She had this big backpack on, and I did everything I could to swerve, and I still hit the backpack, you know? And it's like, she was on the phone the whole time. You know, she walked out into the street. It was a green light. She didn't look up. She didn't do anything. And I hit her and kept fucking going, because it's like, you're gonna pay attention. It's not like I hit her hard, like I bumped her, you know? It's like, you idiot. Like, your mama ever tell you to look both ways before you cross the street? Because if you don't, you could get hit, you know? Or you can make me crash. And that's even worse. Because I didn't even hit you, you just made me fall, you know? At least if you jump in front of me, let me knock the fuck out of you so both of us can get hurt, instead of you just hurting me. How it goes. I mean, but I don't know. It's like, I don't want to smack her phone out of her hand, because like, there's like all these people watching, and even if I had the green light and she walked out and I hit her, I would probably be at fault, like somehow, like especially the way the type of woman this woman was. Like I would definitely be at fault. Like certain things you just can't win in life, you know. Even if it's right or wrong, certain things you still can't win. That's just how it goes. I think that was a Rapture board. I wonder why that guy was kicking it. And that 2 bars. I think I can make it to Whole Foods down here. Well, actually, I may be able to make it to South Ferry. South Ferry would be better. I don't know if I have enough juice to get down there. Yeah, so I haven't, the groups, they were kind of dead yesterday. It wasn't raining yesterday. But the groups are pretty dead, and today they're pretty dead too. Maybe people got jobs or something. Board that he was kicking, but I don't know, it could have been a regular longboard. Okay, I gotta be real tight with this battery because I think I can actually make it all the way where I want to go if I just ride conservatively. Bro, these wheels sound so freaking loud. Super 73 sucks, yo. Like, I was gonna make a video talking about it, but I didn't even want to waste the time. And anyway, if I make a video saying how I don't like the Super 73, like, I'm gonna get so many dislikes, like, because that's like a really tight, that's like a tight community in New York, that the people that made that bike. So if I talk crap about that bike, I may actually get my head bust, you know? But I think that bike sucks. Like, it is literally built for a very, very small select group of people. Like someone who can pay $4,000 for a bicycle and someone who don't mind carrying that heavy ass bike up 3 flights of stairs because it's super heavy, yo. It's like 65 pounds. And then if the wheels were not so fat, you would get much better range. But by the wheels being so thick, like, I don't want to just talk about the Super 73, but I'm not a fan of it, yo. There's so many other bikes out there you can pick from. Oh, so check the battery because Whole Foods is across the street. You know, if I got a little bit more, I'm gonna take it all the way down to South Ferry. If I'm not mistaken, from Whole Foods to South Ferry is 1 mile, so I can charge there. This charge spot may actually be closed because they've been shutting it off. A lot of these charge spots they've been closing. I think because they know that skateboarders are around, so they know to close the ports. But it's just a matter of time before, you know, those new batteries come out. And then we won't have to charge as much, you know. And then when the new batteries come out, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna buy another charger. So that way I'll have 2 chargers and 2 batteries. And then when we stop somewhere, I can charge both batteries at the same time. I thought that was like a really good idea, but talking to people in the group, they were like, no, you don't need 2 chargers. You would just use 1 battery. And then when that battery's dead, you would just use the other one. And I'm thinking, that makes no sense. Like, it would be better to have 2 chargers because you could charge both batteries at the same time. But I don't know. A lot of people were like, no, it's not a good idea to have 2 chargers. And I'm like, oh, okay. All right, it's not a good idea to have 2 chargers. I'll definitely have 2 chargers so I won't have to spend as much time in Starbucks. Whoa. guys like having like Alex and Alex, or you got Alex and Abe, are you guys having like fights in the live stream? Come on, yo. Yeah, that was definitely a warship back there. Mile range is 30 miles. It's 30 miles, but you know what? You really don't see any of them around here. Like, just because something's 30 miles doesn't mean it's better. I think what Boosted has done a really good job is their marketing and their customer service, and people trust the brand. People trust the product. Like, the reason why I'm not going to buy an Evol board is because I just don't trust it. And yeah, I just don't. I'm not saying it's a bad board, but they don't have my trust. I mean, this is just the bottom line. I mean, I do like the range, but honestly, I don't need a 30-mile board. I don't need a 30-mile range skateboard. It would be cool, but I don't really need it. Pick one. You should call DIY Mike and tell him while you're live, and have him to tell you while you're live streaming. You're funny. That would be a good idea, to be towed while I'm live streaming. How would I be towed while I'm live streaming? Because I gotta have a hand for the camera and definitely a hand for the controller, even if you're being towed. Because when you're being towed, you still gotta have your hand on the controller so you can stop. I'm almost at this next charge spot. I have this light and then up there. I don't have to just cruise right now. That temperature is dropping right now. I'm glad I got my jacket. Maybe there's boosted board folks down here. Or maybe I'll just have a solo night. I don't care about having a solo night. You can get a lot of video editing done with having a solo night. Alright, we're not getting that red light flashing, so we're good. And another reason I like the boosted is from California. It's from California. That Evol is from Australia. And you know, we know how to do it out in Cali. I'm not trying to say that like it's the best skateboard ever, but we know how to do it. I like that flexi deck. I just like the boosted, you know. I like everything about the boosted. I don't really care about the range. The range sucks, but everything can be perfect. Alright, so this is this other charge spot. It's usually like here, but like I guess today there's hella people here. Are these working? You never know if they work or not. I gotta do this whole number, take the thing off. No, I'm not exactly telling you guys where I'm at because I'm gonna blow the cover, right? But I guess anyone watching this stream would know exactly where I'm at. Alright. And it feels like the ground's moving. It feels like I'm on a boat or something. Oh, charger hitting the ground. Yeah, lately they've been cutting the power off around here, I've noticed. Let's see if this works. Oh, that was so gross. It works for now. Cool. Nice. So this is charge number 2. don't know exactly what percentage I'm at because I'm using the stream and I can't see the app thing. All terrain with huge ass tires on it. Are you talking about the super shitty 3? Or are you talking about the Super 73, or are you talking about the boosted? You guys watching a fight? Who's fighting? Is it like one of them boxing fights? Oh yeah, there's fights. Like, oh, none of these comments aren't even about me. It's just about the fighting and all that. I don't know anything about the fight, so I'm just gonna let you guys talk about the fight for a second. Oh, that worked. That's cool. So, what is else going on? Show me the wheels. You want to see the wheels? Mayweather versus McGregor. This is one reason why I feel that it's super hard for me to find a girlfriend, because I'm telling you, yo, I'm a very boring person. Like, I don't watch sports. Like, I don't watch movies. I don't watch TV. Like, I don't watch any of that. And that can kind of be a problem. That's why I like foreign girls, because they don't watch that crazy shit either. These are the wheels. I don't mean to call all that stuff crazy, but I'm just saying. Kind of banged up. This wheel back here is pretty beat. Is there like something here? Oh. And then there's this wheel here. I mean, these are getting to be a little bad. Like, there's some specs in there. But you still got a lot of life left on them. Sorry my hands are ashy. I'm a guy, so I'm not like walking around with lotion in my fucking pocket, you know? So if you guys want to say I'm ashy, go ahead and fuck yourself. Why am I talking so much crap right now? So my guess is they're probably gonna cut the power off in a minute, because because they just noticed that I'm here. And when one skateboarder come up, usually more skateboarders come up. But that's not really the plan for the night, unless people just randomly show up. Because I'm not in the WhatsApp group, so I don't know what's going on. How to replace them. Jermaine, do you have an address we can send you stuff to? I have one in San Francisco. I don't have one here. Oh, good, Jermaine. Shit. That just means save more money. It is save more money. So new wheels cost about $100 for wheels. No, they're like, I think $105 for 4 wheels. And then you need bearings. Bearings are, I think they're like $50. They could be as low as $20 if you search around on Amazon. I could be wrong. Bearings could be actually cheaper than $20. I want to say I saw some for like $20. And then that's about it. That's about it. Bearings and wheels. Belts, but you're definitely gonna have to replace belts. They took you off the WhatsApp. They didn't. Who took me off of the WhatsApp? No one took me off of the WhatsApp. How long do they last? The wheels, okay. How long do the wheels on a boosted board last? Now, this question is gonna really vary. It's gonna vary on what type of surface you're riding on. If you are riding on like smooth surfaces, like in the suburbs, I would imagine that they're gonna last a whole lot longer. Now, riding around New York, The streets are like rough. A lot of people in the Facebook groups say stuff like they last about 500 miles on New York City streets. I kind of disagree with that. I want to say that maybe they're gonna last a little bit longer. Like maybe you can get like 1,000 miles out of them, because right now I have 1,300 miles on my boosted board, and I want to say a large percent of those miles were done in New York. Not all of them, but maybe 50% of them. And my wheels aren't that bad, but the streets in San Francisco are no better. I mean, the best place to ride a boosted board is like California. No, is like you know, SoCal and Silicon Valley. That's literally the best place to ride a boosted board, because it's so flat. You don't get the crazy weather. You know, it just works really, really well. Alex, you should do a live stream tonight, because like majority of these questions are like addressed to you, so you should freaking do a live stream, yo. Cause like I'm literally reading over questions that have like nothing to do with me. Okay, so Rapture 2 board, it's way faster and longer range than the BB. I'm just gonna tell you guys, like, I don't care. Like, I really don't care. Like, I really don't care. Like, I just like the BB. Like, I really don't like the other boards. Like, I'm not a fan of them. Like, I'm not a fan of them. I'm sorry to say, but I'm not. Like, there's so many people in the group, Jermaine, you should get a Metro board. Like, I don't want a Metro board. You know how heavy a Metro board is? This shit weighs like 25 pounds. So I get it, yeah, you're not supposed to walk with it, but you're gonna have to walk with it eventually. Like, just because you get a 30-mile range doesn't mean it's better. Like, how heavy is it? Like, how heavy is it? Like, does it weigh 30 pounds? Like, you know, if you gotta walk up steps, you gotta walk up steps with the board, you know? Come to Minnesota. I don't know about Minnesota, yo. Jermaine, you have a handsome face. Oh, thanks. Thanks. I haven't shaved. Still looking like a rock. Whoa. Still looking like a rock star. I don't know what was up with that. Thinking of buying a Cool Wheel board. They are cheaper than boosted hay. Definitely Cool Wheel is cheaper than boosted. What I would do if you're thinking about getting a Cool Wheel, I would actually go online and look at reviews and look at what other people have said about the Cool Wheel. Hint, hint, that's what I did earlier today. I was checking out to see what other people had to say about the Cool Wheel and try to make a decision on that. I understand a lot of people don't want to buy the boosted board because of the price, but at the same time, I get it. A lot of people don't want to buy it for the price. Like, I understand. For me, like, I just went on a limb and said, look, I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna see if it's worth it. If it's not worth it, hopefully I can get like a large percent of my money back. Well, I'm here to tell you I've got like all of my money back, and I've got even more money back because it's giving me something to do. Like, it's changed. It's giving me an activity to do. You know, it's giving me a way to get around the city much faster than a bicycle. Like, so much faster than a bicycle. What is the most racist place that you've ever visited? Let's see. That's a really good question. That's a really good question. You know, typically I do a really good job of avoiding racist places. I do a really good job of avoiding racist places. One thing I will say about just from traveling all over the world and going to different places all over the world, I would say you're gonna experience the most racism from, okay, to put it like this, like, it's kind of hard to explain. Like, you're probably gonna experience the most racism from people that, okay, so, I don't know, I'm trying to think of a way to do this. A way to say this. You bet Texas? Yeah, but I really haven't really been to Texas. I've driven through Texas and I got a lot of really weird looks. But just because you get a weird look doesn't mean that people are racist. Maybe I was wearing something that they'd never seen before and they're just like, what the fuck is he wearing? Or maybe it's something else. Maybe it's not all skin color thing. But I would have to say the places where I see the most racism is a place where there's a lot of other black people. And the reason why I say that, and if you're black and you're watching this, I'm not trying to be racist or anything, hear me out. But, like, for example, in New York, there is more racism here because there's so many other, like black people in this area. And, you know, people that sometimes people can look at them, or they look at one particular, like, person and they see them doing something, and now they automatically think that everybody's gonna do that. You kind of experience that in places like in places where there's like other black people around. Like in Paris, I definitely experienced that like a little bit. But then at the same time, if you go to an area where there's like literally like no black people, from my experience in the places that I've been to, you experience like less racism, if not any racism. And the reason why that is because people in that area just aren't used to like black people, or they're not used to the type of people that yeah, they're not used to it that way. Because when I lived in Santa Barbara, I would have to say out of every place I've ever been to in this country, in America, as a black person, it was by far the easiest place to be black was Santa Barbara, like by far, because the racism in Santa Barbara is all towards Latinos and black people for the most part. Now, a lot of people are gonna disagree with me on this, but this is someone who's lived there for 5 years. A lot of people just sort of like, there's not a lot of black people there at all, so they sort of don't really pay black people that much attention. And the black people that are there, they're typically doing much better than your average like black person. I'm talking about black people too much here. But anyway, let's read some more comments. Japan was tough to me. They kept touching my hair. I don't know if I would consider that racism. I would just consider that people that haven't experienced a person like you before. I don't know if I would say that was racism. Paris used to be the place for bound people. Then, yeah, I definitely noticed that in Paris. I want to say that there's definitely a big shift. Like, definitely where there's less black people, you're gonna experience less racism. Now, that's not necessarily the case all the time. This girl's probably like, what the fuck is that dude talking about? This chick just walked by. And right when I said black people and racism, she looked at me like, and I made sure she heard that. She's definitely not from the city, I can tell. And she's still looking like, hey, motherfucker. Why am I being so mean? Like, sorry, I did not mean to say MF, like, right there. Let's see. Why don't you, do you want to visit Russia? Can you just go to Russia? I think you need to be invited to Russia. Am I correct? That I could be wrong. I think you need to have an invitation. Maybe you can get away with going to Moscow. I don't know, I'm just thinking. I disagree. From a small right town, it can be very racist. Now, okay, listen to me. I didn't say go to a small, like, white town, okay? When I was talking more on an international level, because you do not see Jermaine driving up to some little small white towns in the U.S. Oh, hell no, I ain't finna do that, okay? I'm not in the U.S., okay? If I do go to a white town in the U.S., it's gonna be some very affluent white town, you know? Like Vail, Colorado, or Lake Tahoe. Like, it's gonna be like that. It ain't gonna be some little stick town with the biggest business there is Walmart. Oh, hell no. That is racism. Like, come on. Like, I've been around the world a couple times. Like, I know how to read through that. I just came in. What did I miss? Rubber band man, you missed everything, yo. Like, I ain't told these folks about this date I went on earlier with this fucking fat white girl. I don't even know if I said she was white, actually. I don't even know if she was white, bro. Like, I look at people in New York and, like, I don't know if people are white. I don't know if they Dominican. I don't even know, like, anymore. Like, I know she had a big nose, bro. And, like, y'all know me. I love fucking big noses. Like, she had a big ass nose. I'm moving back to Russia next after 8 years in the US. Come here, I'll show you around. Maybe I will go around. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll go to Russia. I want to meet Putin though. New York is cool. New York is a lot of fun. I still got the helmet on. I guess I'm chilling by myself tonight. Like, there's no booster board folks around. I lived in Kiswick, Montana, and it was safer than Chicago. Dude, there's a lot of places safer than cities. Like, a lot of places safer than cities. Did I smash? Why do dudes always ask that? Did I smash? Like, really? I'm gonna make a YouTube video. I fucked this girl, yo. You're not the only one that asks that if I smash. Like, I got that question a couple times. No, I did not smash. I actually walked out of the restaurant because the bitch was lame, and she also lied. She said that. Well, I mean, maybe she didn't lie, but what do you tell this? What do you say about this? When someone shows a photo of, when someone posts different photos than what they actually are, is that technically lying, or is that just tricking someone? I feel that was a lie. You know what I mean? That's not tricking someone. Tricking someone would be like, it wouldn't be switching photos and all that. Lots of Russians in NYC. There's lots of attractive Russians in NYC. I'd have to say. I can kind of tell Russians a little bit because they typically they be deep. Put it like that. They go out in groups, yo. I didn't know you were into. I didn't know people were into noses. Oh yeah, she had a really big nose. I thought it was hot. Can you give me an example of? Can you give us an example of the racist things they did? What racist things they did? You mean here in New York? Oh, so racist things in New York. When, okay, easy. Like I don't really get this anymore because, like, I don't really shop anymore. One reason why I buy everything off Amazon, because I don't like to shop anymore, yo. Like, I really don't. What does this make sense? Like, this doesn't even make sense. Like, literally, it would be like people would treat you different because you talk different. That's one thing I've noticed about New York. I really haven't experienced that on this trip, because I probably would not have even paid it any attention. But that's what I would notice. Like, people would talk to you different. People would treat you different. Like, if you're from their neighborhood and if you talk like them, like, you're a part of them. But if you're not, like, they kind of treat you differently. And then also racism, like that time, like, I don't want to say it was racism. It was racist, but like that time I was coming back from Colombia and like I got my bag searched, and it was more like I'm not stupid. Like, if it was a white girl, they probably would have let me walk straight through. But it was a black girl, right? And she just looked at me like, okay, you went to Colombia for 2 weeks and you only took this small backpack? Like, something is up with you. Like, it was kind of that thing. And then at the same time, she's going through my passport. Like, she can see all these places around the world that I've been to. So I think it was like a thing where, like, she's looking at me like, I know this black dude ain't just traveling all over the world, you know? It was like one of those things, you know? And then when that happened, she was just like, and this is also Atlanta too, by the way. She was kind of like, no, when that happened, it was like, I was in the airport for like 5 hours later. I don't know if it was 5 hours, it was 3 hours, it was something. I was in the airport for like a ridiculous amount of time because I missed my connecting flight. Because I had to go through this line and they had to, like, they asked me all these questions, like, and it wasn't like, hello sir, why are you traveling to Colombia? It's like there's two people in front of me and they're both asking me questions at the same exact time. I mean, how intimidating is that? Like, you got somebody asking you two different questions at the same time. And I'm just like, why are you in Colombia? Why are you in Egypt? Why are you here? Why are you in Paris twice? Because at that time, like, I was, that was my second time. Like, I had two 2 Paris stamps, no, 2 French stamps in my passport. And they just want to know all these questions because, like, they just couldn't figure it out. They're like, well, none of this makes any sense. Like, how do you have the means to travel? And it's like, I feel insulted. Like, are you looking at me? How do I have the means to travel? Like, it doesn't cost that much to travel, yo. Like, it really does not cost that much to travel. Like, it doesn't. But I get it. It was Colombia. Like, Colombia's the cocaine capital of the world. And when they went through my bags, they were, like, going through stuff. Like, I had, like, 2 books in my backpack. I never travel with books. Bro, they pulled both of those books out and went through every single page. Like, every single page. Like, what they were looking for fake $100 bills. Because what people do is people will go to Colombia, and because in Colombia, there's a city called Cali, Colombia. Majority of the fake $100 bills come from that place in Colombia, Cali. So people go there and they will buy fake $100 bills and they'll bring them back to the U.S. and spend them in the U.S. So that's why they wanted to go through all my books to make sure that I didn't have any fake $100 bills, because that's like the easiest way to smuggle money from one country to another country is you put it in a book. And I'm not talking about fake money. I'm talking about money in general. Like, when you travel outside of the country, you're not supposed to travel with more than $10,000. So what a lot of people do, they may have $10,000 with them, and then they may have some more money in other places, like some money rolled up in a pants pocket, or some money rolled up over here in this part of their backpack, or, you know, a couple $100s, you know, stacked up at the end of this book, you know. So people smuggle money like that all the time. So that's kind of how it works, you know. And like, I kind of get it, but at the same time, like I say, like, if I would have went like to some white girl's lawn, she probably would have been like, oh yeah, go ahead. But this black girl like literally had to examine me like with a fine-tooth comb. I mean, I'm not tripping, like, she's doing her job. Let's go read some comments because I'm like blabbing. Air Korea, I felt I was a monkey. My experience with Air Korea, I actually had a really good experience with them. Like, really, really good experience. Like, I didn't have any problems at all. I mean, I guess coming back from Colombia and going for a short amount of time and then having all the stamps in my passport, I guess it kind of looks sketchy. Bag that fat ass nose up. That's what's up, yo. It's a lie. What's a lie? You got catfish, bro. There is a brother online who is the Russian one. Yep, catfish. Stay for an hour. Ask some stupid questions. Hey man, did you get some? That's so dumb. I know. Like, subscribers ask all sorts of questions. I don't know. Young Russian girls and Ukrainian girls come to America for summer work and visa exchange program. I was wondering, like, I noticed like a lot of groups. That definitely makes a lot of sense. You should use your real photo. Yeah, I think she wasn't using a real photo. What up, love your streams, bro. Singapore, Air Korea was super nice. Bunch of gold diggers at ATO. That's not the first time I've heard of a bunch of gold diggers being at ATO. I work for Delta in Atlanta. I love Delta, yo. Like, Delta is for sure my favorite freaking airlines. Like, I love Delta. Like, I like their points system. America is the most racist country. You know, Max, I'm gonna have to agree with that. Like, out of all the places that I've been to in this world as a black person, hands down, America is for sure the most racist country I've ever been to. Like, I'm for real. Like, it is. And the reason, and I'm not saying that as a bad way. I mean, actually, I can say it however I want to say it. Look at the past presidential election we had, okay? How can you say that this is not a racist country? Like, I mean, basically, like, it is. Like, look how divided our country is. Like, it is. Like, and I don't want to just talk about races because I can go on and on. Colombia, not Colombia. People get busted for drugs all the time, even employees. Oh, I'm sure people get busted for drugs. Coming from Spain, my journal was read by U.S. Customs, and she said, "You're an excellent writer." That's funny. They read your stuff. But I didn't really have much written, you know. Actually, I did. Harp Lady. Hey, Jermaine, nice meeting you yesterday. Oh, it's the Harp Lady. I met you at the YouTube space yesterday. So that's one thing that I didn't put in the vlog is I went to YouTube space yesterday. I don't know if I did go to YouTube. I don't know if I put that in the vlog or not. But yeah, I went to YouTube space. It was an event there. Honestly, the event was like super boring. Like, I'm just gonna say, like, it was, because I thought it was an event to like help you create music for your YouTube channel, but it was more for musicians, like people that got a voice and can sing and all that. It was more for them. But it was pretty cool. Like, I met some connections, met some pretty cool people, had some really good food. They said, how do you save money to travel? Lamo. Oh, it's super easy to save money to travel. You just, you know, $100 a week, 200 bucks a week, 50 bucks there. You save money that way. Like, that's how you save money to travel. He's a professional skateboarder. I wish I was a professional skateboarder, but I'm so far away from being a professional skateboarder. It was an insult. A USA drug enforcement was with the Colombian drugs. Yes, that's true. What do you think about me truck driving? I think truck driving is okay. Singapore Air is long. Yes, Singapore Airlines has a very, very high rating. What did I miss? Jermaine, you at the charging spot? I am at the charging spot. Do you recommend Hostel? I like hostels, but I think Airbnb has sort of just changed my whole thoughts about hostels. Like, Airbnb works out a little bit better now, I'd have to say. Gary Johnson has a very cool leadership in Donald Trump. Yes, there's a lot of people out there that have done a better job than our leader who is in charge as of now. But yeah, we're at 1 hour and 22 minutes. We are in. I kind of want to end the stream so I can figure out what's going on with the group. So that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna end the stream and yeah, go find some Boosty Boy riders and continue making my vlog for today, because I've been slacking today. Because, you know, I was a little distracted, you know, over there trying to meet a girl, and then I met a girl and it was another girl. I don't know. But anyway, I think I'm gonna get ready to call it a night. Got to see around. It's dark. Just a matter of time they're gonna cut the clothes. I already know. But yeah, I'm in this stream, so thanks a lot for watching. I'm glad I was able to entertain y'all for the evening, entertain y'all for the night, that sort of thing. But yeah, I'm gonna get ready to call it a night. Just charging up the Osmo. It's super dark, you can't see anything. Thanks a lot for watching, yo. Like,